Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm going to be doing my makeup according to my contrast level. So there's been a lot of kind of content on TikTok lately about doing your makeup according to your contrast level. So there is someone who set a filter up so that you can decide what contrast you are. So I'm gonna show you the clip from where I used the filter to try and figure out my contrast. So from using the filter, I would say I would say I was a high contrast. There was a point where when I used the filter I was like, I could be medium, but I just think because there's such a difference between, you know, my hair and the my skin tone, that there's such a contrast there that it would definitely make me a high contrast. So I'm going to be doing my makeup according to that today. I will also insert a picture of the TikTok where I kind of got this information from. It's a girl called Eleanor on TikTok, and I've been watching loads of her videos actually because I find them really interesting about how to do your makeup according to your contrast level, so that it's kind of like the most flattering makeup on you. And it makes so much sense because I would have always kind of preferred like a more like bolder lip on myself, and nude stitch didn't really suit me. And you know, after watching her videos I really feel like I've better understanding of how to do my makeup so that it kind of suits me the best, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm just going to start now basically and get into the makeup look today. I'm thinking definitely something I've learned from watching her TikToks is when you are kind of like high contrast, it's a good idea and it can be very flattering to kind of put just like color on your cheeks and lips and kind of, you know, have those two features be like the main points of your makeup, which suits me fine because I'm not like into crazy eye makeup, really like really smoky heavy looks. But I've seen high contrast makeup where you can also do like a kind of heavy smoky eye as well, but that's not really my thing. So I'm going to be trying it the other way and kind of trying to put a lot into my cheeks and lips to make them kind of the main focus of the makeup. So if you want to see the look that I end up creating, then just keep watching. I've just done my eye base there, so I'm just going to go in firstly with the Dolly Prep primer from Doll Beauty. Something else I've really been like loving, kind of looking into a bit more over the last while is your color analysis as well, which kind of ties into the contrast makeup a little bit, because it's like what colors like makeup and clothes as well, but mostly for like a makeup point of view, like suit you best. So basically from doing like a bit of research into that, because like I've kind of been looking through like the different seasons you can be. So you can be like a spring, summer, winter, autumn in terms of like which color palette looks best on you. And I think I would be a winter, and basically the colors that look best are like berry tones and like cool tone pinks as well. They apparently are like my colors, which is why I like cool tone pink blush so much, clearly. But yeah, I've just really been looking into that as well, just to kind of see what colors are the most flattering on you, because it says for like a cool winter, which is what I think I am, the like really warm colors aren't really the best for you. So I've kind of been trying to, because you know I like warm tone eyeshadow look, but I have been doing like a little bit like cooler looks lately, and I have been liking them, and then especially in terms of like blush, instead of like peachy like oranges and stuff like that would wash you out, and they're just not gonna look good on you, which, you know, I've always kind of wondered why I didn't like a peach blush as much as like a pink. Like I used to love, like, I wouldn't say like peach blushes, but like more red, like warmer like red tone blushes, which I'm kind of getting back into now. But I was never a real like orangey peachy blush lover. Like I did wear it, but I was like, you know, it just doesn't, I just don't like it as much as the pinks. And kind of reading a bit into that, it's because basically they don't really suit me as well as the like the pinks. So yeah, it's definitely something I've been looking into a lot recently, because I just find it really interesting as well. But I'm gonna start my eye makeup look. So I'm just gonna use the Jordana Tisha Nude Fenty palette. So as you can see, I would have been big fans of like these shades here, Priestess and Atlantis, but lately I've been going more for like Cosmos, which is like a cooler tone to it. And I have been liking it. I just think sometimes I do overdo it on the warm tones. I think I can use warm tones if they're like, basically recently I've been like putting way too much like of an intense warm tone on my eye. It's been quite like orange, but and like these, you know, contrast level and your color palette, it doesn't mean you can't wear those colors, or you know, you can do your, obviously you can do your makeup like whatever way you want, but just these are kind of just like tips to help you make your makeup kind of like the best to suit you. That's what I've been finding. It's kind of like just telling you what's going to suit you best and like most flattering on you. So I'm just going to go into a bit of that Cosmos shade with this brush and new Doll Beauty mirror. Yeah, Doll Beauty had like a massive £5 sale recently, and I thought it might be better than the deals I can get in Black Friday, so I did pick a few things up in that sale, including this huge mirror. Like, look at the size comparison of my like other mirror. So yeah, I'm just gonna put this kind of like all through the crease. As you can see, it is like more like a cooler toned. Okay, so I've kind of just finished my eyes there and laid some of the NYX glitter glue down ready for my eyeshadow, shimmer eyeshadow. So I've been loving this lately. This is the e.l.f. Fine Fleck eyeshadow, and this is in the shade White Hot, which is the lightest one they do, but it's just so pretty. It's like really nice light champagne color, so I'm gonna put some of that on now. I do use the glitter glue with it because it just makes it pop a bit more. If I didn't use the glitter glue with it, I was slightly disappointed in it because it was just very flat looking, but this glitter glue definitely makes all the difference. I do like to put a couple layers on of this just because that's going to really intensify it and just give it like a really like wet shimmer look, and I absolutely love that. Look at how pretty that is. I'm just gonna go into the other eye and then we can go into the base. The eyeshadow is literally £6. It's so pretty. I have the pink one too. I think it's called Pop Off Pink. It's not as good as that one, but not just like, it's not because I just don't like the colour as much. Like, I actually just thought it wasn't sparkly. I kind of want the Champagne Showers shade because it's gonna be so pretty, but then I'm like, but I love this shade. I don't think I really want like a darker, I don't know, but I just love that. That's all I know. I love that one. So I'm gonna put my skin tint on now. I've got one bottle left after this and I am panicking. I really want to try the Iconic London skin tint, or even like the Kylie Cosmetics, but like I just find it an absolute nightmare to shade match myself. Like, I was so shocked when I could shade match myself to this like so easily, but like I just find shade matching to be an absolute complete nightmare. Yeah, it's just an absolute nightmare for me to shade match, basically. I don't think I can ever go back to a foundation either, like a proper full coverage foundation. I just love like the skin like look of this, and it's the consistency is just so thin of a skin tint as well. Okay, so I've just put that skin tint on and went over it with this little W7 sponge. So I'm just gonna put my bronzer on now, the Blush Balm Bronze from Made by Mitchell in the shade Hollow there. So feel like I'm still like torn over whether, like, I know they are literally the same, but I'm still torn over whether I prefer this in the balm or from the curve case. I feel like I can go a little bit heavy on the curve case version sometimes, so this is like a bit easier to put on. So that is that, and again I'll just kind of blend over the edges on the forehead. So next blush, I do have a new one to try, which I'm so excited about. But first, like, I got this brush from Primark ages ago and it's just so good. I use this bit for bronzer, and then this bit I either use like cream eyeshadow in my crease, or lately I've been using it for a cream blush as well. But yeah, I'm gonna use it with my cream blush today. I've never tried this before. The packaging's actually still all plastic sauce still on it, but it's fine. This is Doll Beauty Pretty Fly Cream Melting Aperdol Spritz, which is this red shade. So yeah, this is where like my eyes are quite like, well, I say that like neutral, subtle, but so I'm just gonna basically like add value to my makeup by making the cheeks and the lips pop. I literally just put my finger in that blush to like kind of warm it up a little bit, and literally picked so much up that I've already been able to like coat this. Yeah, I just feel like Doll Beauty cream blushes are so pigmented. That's why I started to use this for cream blush, because I was using this 17 brush, and as you can see, like, there's quite a bit bigger brush than this, and it was just like I was putting way too much on. So I'm gonna go in with this first, because you see, yeah, this is a good amount. I feel like, oh, is it a little bit much? Like, maybe. That was literally the tiniest bit of blush ever. I actually did not get the powder version just because I have other like red powder blushes, and I don't know, I'm just gonna say it, I'm scared of Doll Beauty powder blushes because they are so pigmented. Like, I already go overboard in the shades I do have, which are like, they're not even like, Malibu Barbie is like a really pale pink. So I'm like, if I got a powder version of this, it would be so easy for it to look absolutely insane. So that's why I haven't got it. Like, maybe if I feel a bit more confident in future I might get it, but I'm good for now. I'm just gonna take then on this side. This is literally such a pretty colour, but like, I've literally done the tiniest tap ever into that, and there's so much that's come off. So I'm just really gonna blend it in here, like just really like tap it in. And this is where doing concealer after blush really helps, because if you do go a little bit overboard, you can try and save it. The key word being try, because sometimes honestly it doesn't matter if you do your it doesn't matter if you do your concealer after, sometimes you just cannot save that blush. So yeah, really loving this. Super pretty shade. I would actually be scared if I took it on that other brush, because I literally took the tiniest amount ever, and yeah. So I'm going to go over with the brush from my skin tint, just the edges. And then just the W7. I'm gonna go over with just the W7 sponge as well, just over the top. yeah, so now it's like a kind of really pretty like berry colour, but it's not too much. So I'm going to go in with my IRL concealer. Yeah, I really like that blush actually. It is scary though, because like I literally took the tiniest amount ever. But I'm gonna go and blend this concealer in and do my powder just using the Grwm powder, and then I will come back and we can do the powders. Powder, bronzer, powder, blush. Not that I'll need much powder blush, but yeah. Okay, so that is the Grwm powder applied. I don't know why it looks weird on the camera, like here, because it doesn't look like that in person. But I'm going to go in with my bronzing pod now from Made by Mitchell in Baking Gloves. Just like a little bit, because it's very pigmented. I would kind of like to find a cooler toned bronzer, because this is still quite like warm toned. Okay, I'm gonna go in with powder blush now. This is again quite scary. I love red blush, but it's just scary because it's pigmented. So I'm going to use the Blush Book Volume 2. So I'm going to use the shade Strawberry Mojito, so there's a couple reds. There's Giving Face, which is this one, and then there's Strawberry Mojito, which is this one. Giving Face is more warm toned orange. You can see there, Strawberry Mojito is cooler toned, so I just feel like it's going to suit me better. So this is incredibly pigmented, so basically what I do is I put some on my brush and then I just basically dust it off on the back of my hand, and then I'm left with some excess kind of on the brush, and then just kind of put on like that. Comes like, yeah, scary this shade, but it is so nice and pretty, but it's getting it to that point where it's nice and pretty because it's so pigmented. Like, it could definitely go wrong here, my makeup. I feel like there's too much on that side. Yeah, see what I mean? It's scary. These blushes are scary. So what I kind of do is, because it's quite intense, and it looks crazy on camera, what I kind of do is go in with Lost Lover, which is this shade at the top, which is this really like light, this light cool tone pink, and that I kind of put it on the edges, kind of just like diffuses everything out and blends everything. So I just take a bit of that Lost Lover, and it just kind of like, I guess, kind of like just blends it a little bit better, so it's not like severely intense. I mean, it looks really bad now, but it's fine, because I can go over it with my powder puff, and I can put a highlight on to diffuse it. This is what I mean, like, these blushes that are meant to be best for me are scary. Right, I'm gonna take my powder puff and just kind of diffuse. So yeah, I'm just gonna literally, it's crazy, it's fine. I'm gonna go and put the highlight on now, which should hopefully like save it a little bit. Why does it look really pink? Like I know I just put that Lost Lover on it, but like why does it not like have any of the redness left to it? Like, see why I can't do makeup. Just taking like a tiny bit of Strawberry Mojito. Oh my god, like I know I said I had like way too much on, so why am I putting more on? Okay, so that's that. See why I literally can't do makeup. Yeah, so we're gonna hope the highlighter kind of saves it. This is not the first time I've done like used these powder blushes. By the way, I have used them with another like red cream blush and it was fine. So I'm gonna put my Rare Beauty on. Just in Enlighten. I've been absolutely obsessed with this lately. So see, I just put it on, it kind of diffuses the blush like a little bit. I promise it's all going to blend when I put my setting spray on. It's all going to be fine. Like, I wish I could have used maybe a bit more, no, that's crazy, but a bit more cream blush and a bit less powder blush. I don't know. But I really would love to be able to do blush and not go overboard for just once in my life. But I don't think it's likely to happen anytime soon. Right, okay, I'm gonna go do eyebrows and mascara really quickly and then come back and do lips. It just looks, it's fine. It looks absolutely fine. I'm gonna go and look at it in natural light and try and just hope that it's fine. I actually do think though, like the kind of all the steps I took to blend it in a bit more, like so it's not just like looking really unblended, like it actually does look quite blended. This is what happens. I'm like, it looks crazy, and then I'm like, it actually looks fine, and then when I come to edit this I'll be like, it literally looks insane. But yeah, I'm gonna go and do another few bits and then come back for the lip. I actually have checked it in natural light, it does look alright, so it's fine, it looks alright. Literally it looks kind of insane, but it's honestly, when I went into natural light, it was alright. Like I want to wear like strawberry blush like this is like just strawberry blush, I love that, but like it is no it's like I just can't put too much on. Like blush is always the make or break step of my makeup. Like it either makes it, which obviously that's the goal, for it to make it, or it literally will break it and I can't save it. But I'm going to put some of the 17 illuminating set mist on anyway so that I can glow. I do like to put quite a bit of that on just because it's going to really make me glow. I love that setting spray. Like please don't take it away from me. Like it just can't be limited edition. Like I just refuse to believe it's limited edition, to be honest. Oh my gosh, I got like makeup on my top. No, I'm so sad. But yeah, this is literally the top of where to put makeup on. It's fine. But still sad that I got a little bit of makeup on it, but it's fine. I'm gonna do my lips now, and what I'm actually gonna do at the end, I think, is put a photo of me like with this high contrast makeup on, and then a photo of me with like lower contrast makeup on, and you can decide like kind of what one you think is better for me. But yeah, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna put my lips on now. Okay, so I'm gonna go with my lips now. So I'm gonna use Razzleberry from Makeup Academy in the lip liner and the lipstick. This is so good, and it's literally like £2.25 for the lip liner and £3 for the lipstick, so like £5.25 in total. I had choices today. I did have choices because I was going to use the Maybelline vinyl ink in Wicked. And then I had like this, remember that collection from Revolution from years ago when it was like Shrek? I had the dragon lipstick from that. Yeah, I had choices, options. I've picked Raspberry, so I'm going with the liner first. I just think the lip products from Emier are so good. They're so affordable as well. Right, so that is the lip liner. I'm really loving this, how this looks coming together. I love the eyes. Like, I just think it's so pretty. Like, that elf eyeshadow is literally everything. Oh yeah, I forgot to say I used the Maybelline Sky High mascara. I've been loving that. So I'm going to go in with the Emier lipstick now. Like, can you see the lipstick is a little bit of a different colour to the lip liner? That's the only thing that frustrates me a little bit with this. Because like they are meant to be the same shade. Like, for me, that's just like the perfect red. Hey, this is finished look. I'm literally obsessed. So as you can see, I kind of left my eyes kind of a bit more subtle. I know like you could have done it more subtle than this, but I still need a little bit of sparkle on my eyes just because it's me. So there's, and as you can see, there's kind of quite a lot of, I placed the emphasis of the makeup onto my cheeks and lips. So let me know what you think of this look, and let me know what you think of the whole like technique and just like theory of the contrast and the your color palettes and everything. Let me know what you think, because I'd be really interested to hear your thoughts on that. But I'm gonna put a picture in of, so this high contrast makeup, I'm gonna put a picture in of when I have like a lower contrast makeup, and you can decide what you think looks better. But I really do think like when I put like a makeup like this beside like when we have like more of a nude lip and like a less intense blush, I really do think this is where, that's where I can see the difference that the makeup makes. Like, I just think you can definitely tell this just makes everything kind of like pop for me. So the whole idea of the contrast makeup is kind of balancing your features, but so because my skin is so like fair compared to my hair, there's just a lot of contrast there, and doing like the lips, the cheeks, balances it all out. So definitely let me know your thoughts on that. But thanks so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, it would mean a lot if you give it a thumbs up down below and hit the subscribe button for future content. I'm going to be doing a Black Friday haul, and I've got so much new makeup. I have bought quite a lot of new makeup the last while that I just haven't used on here, so I do have definitely like a few bits to use in some more videos. So subscribe for future content, and thanks so much for watching. I'll see you again soon in another video. Bye.